Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Town Builder of Coevorden. Town Builder of Coevorden is a game published by First Fish Games, designed by Eric Rowell. Plays 1 to 4 players, 30 to 60 minutes. And effectively what you're doing in this game is you are building the town of Coevorden. Hence the name, boom. But no, seriously, what you're doing is you are, on your turn, you're going to be taking 2 actions. You're going to have multi-use cards that are going to be used as either a building, they could be used as resources to use in the building, or they may be used as gold to be able to pay for a building. And you're trying to earn points by building these buildings. You're trying to appease the judges by having the most of a certain color of building, and you're trying to win these fancy awards by doing a certain combination of buildings to get extra points. That's it. Depending on the number of players, you're going to play through the deck a certain amount of times, and then whoever has the most points is the winner. That's enough talking about it. Let's go down the table. Check it out. Alright, so here's the game of Town Builder of Coevorden. I'm not sure how you say the city name, but Town Builder of Coevorden, that's what I'm going to call it. All set up for 2 players. So to set up, you're going to give each, you're going to take the number of these, right here, these storage player cards, have the first player and the applicable number, shuffle and deal them out randomly. So this player is first player. And I'll try to remember that. Doesn't really matter, I'm just kind of showing you how the game works. Then you're going to, in a 2-player game, you're going to shuffle 3 random judges, flip 2, and put the third one into the middle of the deck somewhere. And then you can have the end game card at the bottom to let you know that you're ready to go. And you're also going to flip 2 awards that can be awarded for 2 points when you meet a certain criteria. Then you'll flip 5 cards out in a row and you're ready to go. On your turn, you're going to take 2 actions. The actions are, where are the actions? Start a foundation. That means I would take a card and I would put it over here diagonally or horizontally in front of me, and I need to put these resources, a wheat and a wood, under it to build it. So that's taking a foundation. If there's a coin cost, which would be in a purple, when one of those come out, I'll talk about it. You have to pay the coins, and you're going to put coins in here. You can gain a resource, so I could take a card as the resource at the bottom and slide it under a foundation trying to build it. Or I could store gold. If there was a gold at the bottom, I could take it and I could store it down here in my storage, have gold to be used for later things. That's it. So that's what you're going to do on your turn. And we're going to play through the deck 1 time. Halfway through, another judge is going to come out, and the judges are going to score extra points for the most housing, most yellow, and the most social, most green buildings, and 1 more in there. And that's the game. So let's go ahead and start. So I think this player's first. I think what they're going to do is, let's just go ahead and I'm going to start shooting for these abilities here. So let's take this one as a foundation. I'm just going to put it sideways right there. All right, done. That's 1. And then for the second one, I will take this card as a stone and I will slide it under there like that. All right, that's my action. Now, that's my 2 actions. Now I'll refill to 5. And it's the other player's turn. And I think what they want to do is, they really want a gold, but man, they're going for 5 points. They're going for yellow. I'm just going to go ahead and go for this one then. It's crazy, but we're going to do it. So I'll go for that, and I need to take this one, which will give me an option of what I would like to use as a resource in the future. And done. You can only use, on these double ones, you can only use it for one of the resources, not both. All right, so that's that. That's that. Back to that player. And they can't build that building yet, but I would like to get another foundation up and running. So they'll put this one here. Let's slide these over up here so I can have some more room. So they're going to do another foundation, and then they'll take this stone and they'll put it over here in this foundation. I don't know how well you can see this on camera still, but we're going to run out of room. All right, that's that. Back to this player. And this player is going to, they're going to go ahead and keep trying to build. So we'll go 1 and 2. Done. They did both their actions to take some resources. Done. Back to the other player. Let's see. I need 2 wheat. They don't have wheat, so I think what they're going to do is they'll do this and this. They'll use both these buildings to go under there. They use a stone and a wheat. Those just get discarded. And then they're going to build this building. Now it'll come straight up, and they have 2 points at the end of the game, and they're working toward this judge's goal here. And they're 1/3 of the way for this special award. They need about 3 cards that don't have special abilities. That one doesn't have special abilities. All right, done. That's their turn. Back to the other player. Man, where's the gold? Where's the gold? All right, let's see. So I would like to build this card too. So I have 2 stone and a wheat. I need a wood and a stone. So I'll just use these 2 cards for both of those. So I'm using these 2 cards for the missing resources that I have. So 5 resources spent. And, oh, fail. And then I'll build this card. I now have 7 points. And there we go. That was my turn. All right, done. Back to this player. They need 2 wheat. There's no wheat. Lame. So they're going to, no coins. They're going to start doing a military building, I think. Change a foundation into a resource. Ooh, no. Let's do this. They're going to do a foundation of this blue building right here. All right, they need 2 wood now. They'll go ahead and take this wood here and tuck it under. All right, done. That's our 2 actions. There's a coin. All right, so I'm going to take this coin as a coin, and then I need to start another one. Let's just keep going with the big dogs. I'll pay my coin because that has a coin cost, so I'll spend this coin. And that's my second turn. So I took the coin and I spent the coin to get a foundation. Done. All right, back to this. Back to the other player. What do they need? They need another wood. So they'll use this wood and this card to build that. Gain a wood from the discard pile when built. I don't need anything. You can't take a resource if you don't need it, so I can't do that. But that's fine. That's 1, and then I need a wheat. So I'll take this wheat and I'll tuck it in right there. All right, that's 2. Back to this player. I need a lot of stuff. I need stone and 2 wood, but I think I want to take a coin right now. And I'll take this stone, tuck it under there like that. All right, done. All right, and that's how the game's going to keep playing. You're going to keep taking 2 actions, building buildings, taking foundations, getting resources, getting coins. And eventually somebody's going to get these rewards. So the first player to build, well, not the first player, but when this is activated, every other player in that round can try to accomplish it. So build 3 buildings without special abilities. And this one is build 3 buildings that cost 1 resource, 2 resources, and 3 resources. So yeah, you can do all those. And then halfway through the deck, let me see how close we are. Oh, we're almost there. The third judge will come out, and then we'll now know that we're going to be scoring blue buildings, which is a good guess from that player. And then once the deck is run out in a 2-player game, that's the end of the game. You're going to score the judges. You'll count up your goal cards. You'll get points for all your buildings up here in the corner, and you'll also get any in-game points, which are, let me see if I can find some here. They have a crown. So this would score 2 points if your district has 2 or more military buildings, and all that kind of thing. And there's also some buildings that have stars. When you build a building that has a star, you can use that star ability, every star ability that you have in front of you, 1 time per round. And so it just gives you like an ongoing player ability, which is pretty cool. And that's it. And that's how you play the Town Builder of Coevorden. Let's go up the top, see what we think about it. All right, well, that was the Town Builder of Coevorden. What you saw in this game is what it is. It's cards. I don't know what the quality because they're in sleeves. Let's take one out real fast. Pretty nice quality, when they're finished, kind of thick. This is my buddy's copy. He always sleeves all of his games. So, yeah, they're good quality even without the sleeves. The art is fine. Just depicts like buildings and people. I mean, nothing to write home about, but I mean, you don't really care. You just care about what the card does, but nice art. Nice graphic design, tells you what stuff costs, points. Multi-use cards is always fun. There are judges for all the different colors. So 6 colors of buildings, 6 judges. You're going to use 3, possibly 4, depending on some buildings that you build. There's a whole pile of awards. You're only going to use 2, so that'll give you some variability there. So yeah, that's the game. I really enjoy this. I didn't know anything about it. My buddy brought it over. He said, hey, let's play this. We played a bunch of little games the last game night, and this was one that we played. And I had a good time with it. It's simple. It's easy to play. On your turn, you're doing 2 actions of the 3 that you can do. And you're just trying to score the most points. That's it. What you saw in the overview is what this game does. And it's just entertaining and fun. It's not groundbreaking. It's not the most exciting game in the world. But I have fun with it. The multi-use cards are always nice and always add a lot to a game, in my opinion. So I'm going to give this a BGM acceptance seal. I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 3.75 out of 5 wrenches on an arbitrary wrench scale. It means absolutely nothing, but we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what I'm going to do. So that is the Town Builder of Coevorden from First Fish Games. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.